How y'all doing today? Let me put this over here. Welcome back. It's Poet CG. Live in effect. Coming to you. Coming to a theater near you. Coming to streams near you.
No!
Okay, so if y'all haven't seen my latest video, in my latest video, March 22nd. I mean, not March. May 22nd. My latest motivation video that I put up today. You know, was talking about, something that I'm going to be talking about in this video. So, I'm going to save it until after I write, till after I show you this poem. Save it until after then. So, without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Some days I lose my focus, and the outcome is a hit or miss. I understand things aren't always gold, so the best way to get what you want is to be bold. Good things come to those who wait, but you can't always take your time or it'll be too late. These are the things that I've been told, so I may bend a little bit, but I won't fold. All I know is you gotta be you and see your work and actions through. Even when I'm low, I still know my worth, but subliminally, I've always known it since birth. So it's essentially about, you can have low moments, but still know your worth, still know who you are as a person, still know what you bring, still know your value. Like I said in my latest video, you're going to have moments where you feel like time is just going so slow and standing still. And like you feel like sometimes there's not much going on. Like sometimes you're patiently waiting for, to have something, and it's like you don't necessarily have anything going on at that moment in time, and it kind of makes you like impatient and question like what's going on, you know and you might be low in these times, you might be low, but you gotta think. Yawning all day, but you gotta think, you gotta think about like why, like what is like these moments where like you'll have days where you're busy doing so much stuff and you're just like there's not enough time for you to think about like empty space, or not enough time to think about anything but what's right in front of you. And then there's days where, like today, where it's like it seems like there's not like there's um like you don't feel like 100% motivated, or you feel like the focus isn't necessarily there, or you're a little lethargic. Like you really, you want to do, like you want something to happen, or you want to do more, you want to do something, and it's not necessarily there. And I'm saying this to say that you have days where, you find your own focus, and you motivate yourself, and you stay disciplined to what's going on. But then you have those days where, like I'm saying, like the first response that people will tell you is like, find something to discipline you, to motivate you, to, you know and you find these things to motivate you. You find these things, but there's always going to be those days. Like, it doesn't excuse it. It doesn't make it go away 100%. There's always going to be days where you feel like um not much is going on, or you feel like there's something like missing in that day, or like where it's not always there. It's not always there, you know. And you always try to find something to preoccupy your time, but it only goes for so long. Then once that's done, then it's like um you go back to just like waiting for opportunity, I guess. Or you focus on waiting for looking for something to focus on, or trying to find your thing to focus on, you know, to not only improve you, but to find something that you really enjoy, that actually motivates you, and you're able to find um you're able to find not only the motivation, but you're able to, you know um you're not worried about anything that's going on around you. You just focused on this and this alone, trying to get this done, and sometimes it takes the whole day. So you're just preoccupied with so much stuff, and you know you're not even thinking about the empty space that you had before. So, like, what I'm saying is, like, even if it is low, even if you might, even if you might be low for that moment, um, you might bend a little bit, but never fold. Like, even if things don't seem very tough, or even if things seem tough, I mean, you gotta stay 10 toes down and stay strong. Um, be patient. Just stop. The toughest part is stopping. Stop looking for stuff to happen. It's very tough. Just staying still and being still. Because the way my mind works, it's like it's hard for me to be still and not want to do something. You know, even when I, even when I've been doing so much stuff, it's tough for me not to do something. It's tough for me to just sit there and um, like, even when you're supposed to be sitting still, or you're supposed to be waiting and being patient, my mind goes all over the place. So, like, patience is something I do have to learn, because it will prevent days like this. Or not prevent, but it will limit days like this where, it seems like not much is going on, or like you want something new. But I know there are people that would say that, you gotta work to get, you gotta try to find something new, or um you can't wait for things to happen. You gotta make things happen, you know. And I get that. But like, you make stuff happen more times than not. You make things happen, but there's always gonna be days. There's always gonna be days where it's like you just don't have it. You just don't have it, or like even discipline, you still like it's there, and you do what you need to do. Then what? Then you try to find something else to do. Then what? Then you try to find something else. Then what? There's always gonna be like, what's the next step? What's the next step? And so once you get to the point where you've done all you need to do, or all that you have control of in that moment, then it's like, then what? And in that case, you gotta um put you gotta put trust in the man up above, and you gotta just some days gotta be still. I'm looking to get like a what is it? A sign like that says be still. Because the way my mind works is I always feel like I need to be doing something. I always, even on my sluggish days, I always feel like I need to do something. Whether it's me going out, even if I'm not necessarily going outside, I'm always moving around, or I always feel like I need to do something. Like like moving around, and it's like there's always something for us to learn, and patience is a key thing to learn. You know, even on the days where it feels like things aren't happening, you still have to have that faith, and you still have to be patient, and take your time, and learn in these moments where things don't seem to be happening. That's where you have to have the most patience. And it's tough. It is tough. It is tough. So I had a moment like that. I had moments like that today. And so I tried to find things to keep my mind preoccupied, and you know, um things were taking too long to occur, or to form, or to materialize. And I was just trying to, I wanted to see it happen a little bit quicker. But, you know, um things like that happen. And so doing the motivation videos that I do, and poem videos like this, it actually helps add discipline to me, to my life, and um give me motivation. It gives me something that is mine, that I'm proud to, you know, to work on, improve, that I'm proud to say this is me, and this is something that I want to make it straight, that I want to build up. And obviously I'm in the stages of, barely any viewers, but it's still mine. It's still my domain. So, you know, so then like that's what made me make this poem today. It's just in those moments, in that moment today, it gave me inspiration to actually make this poem. That I know my worth, regardless of like how slow in process things might seem, or how, you know, how tough it might feel, or how depressing it might feel. Like, I still know who I am, and I still know what I want to be, and what I want to do, and my values, and everything in between that. So, like, regardless of these moments that I have, I still know who I am as a person, and I'm still learning myself as a person. So, you know, I just wanted to leave you with that. And yeah. gonna have another video up tomorrow with the motivation video where I'm just doing core meditation and taking a break from the arms and legs and all of that, just working on the core and just my stilling my mind, working on the inner focus to focus on meditation. So I hope y'all enjoyed that, and stay tuned for my next poem video in a few days. So I hope I make this enjoyable for you guys as it is for me. I hope I'm able to show like who I am as a person through these videos, even if it might not be the best quality or the best production or the best space in videos. I hope my message and content gets through, because I'm going to get better at this YouTube thing as I go along. I'm gonna keep getting better at it. So I'm not gonna stay stagnant in this space because I'm not satisfied with where I am right now. I want to get better. So, and you guys will see that throughout the years. So, love you guys. Peace.